All right, we're back on for some more programming today. So I wanted to start looking at cookies and seeing if we can maybe tell the user that, hey, we are going to be collecting cookies. If you don't want your cookies collected, or you don't want your information safe, you probably shouldn't be on this website. So let's get this cookie thing done first. I want to program the feature real quick because there's one thing I noticed on GitHub today. GitHub. That we have a new browser suggestion, but lo and behold, it's from the GoogleBot. So we got to somehow prevent GoogleBot from getting to that page via a robots.txt file, which is probably what we'll mess with today. And then I also want to have some kind of other action here where they have to click this link, and then on the next page they have to really like say that, hey, I agree, I'm sending my information over, something like that. So one of the things I want to do is detect whether or not someone has already submitted a browser support request. A couple of things we're going to do. One is make a new controller. Okay, so we're going to make a new controller here. We're going to add a new controller for the, we're going to say empty controller. We're going to call it the browser support submission. Browser support controller. We're just going to call it browser support controller because that makes more sense. So the browser support controller is going to be the home for the browser support section of the website. We're going to handle two things here. Let's see here. So yeah, this will be easy. We're going to go to the home controller. We're going to grab this stuff here because I don't want the home controller to be responsible for this anymore. And come in here, and we're going to say browser support request submitted. Request submitted. Yeah, sure. Why not? We're going to bring in the things we're missing here. Come on. We need our config. Where is home controller? So let's grab all this crap here. I'm not using logger for anything, but at least we have it. Yep. Okay. Make field read only. Okay. What's this? I guess it is a read only. Oh, interesting. That must be newer syntax. Okay. That's one of the things I like about IntelliSense and just the Visual Studio tools that are built in. Sometimes they'll teach you new things whenever there's stuff that you're not used to. So here, same thing here. I wonder if that works. I'm very curious to see if that actually works. We'll find out here in a bit, because I've noticed in a recent project of mine, there was an issue where I kept thinking that something would update, like there's a new syntax you can use in C# and stuff, but for some reason, whenever we try that in our application at work, it would just break, even though Visual Studio keeps saying, hey, this is the new syntax, and we actually build the code and it all just breaks. So I assume it's got something to do with .NET versions, but because we're all up to date on this thing, we should be fine. So we're going to rename our CSHTML file to request submitted We're also going to move it into a new folder called browser support. I just realized I spelled browser support controller wrong. It just says browse support. Damn it. Every time with this shit. Browser support. And that should ask me if I want to rename all the calls, all the methods. Okay, cool. That was cool. Does all that work for you. All right, so move the browser support over here. We're also going to get an index for the browser support. We'll just copy the existing index. I'll get rid of this. I'm going to save that. And that'll be our index. And I'm thinking browser submitted or request submitted probably does not need to exist now that I think about it. Because what we'll do is submit new request. Yeah. So browser support, submit new request. Yeah, that'll be the URL for that. Request submitted. I'm going to grab this text. In fact, I'm going to grab this whole thing here. And we're going to put that on our new index just as a placeholder for now, just so it's there, so we don't lose it. And then I'm going to delete that whole file, request submitted.cshtml, because we're not going to need it. What we're going to do is we're going to, as soon as they click this button, we'll replace this entire p tag with this particular div, and then just show the confirmation message right then and there, just letting them know that, hey, we got your info, thanks. So then we're going to be grabbing the cookie and all that stuff based on your JavaScript. So we're not going to be doing that with C#. And I'm thinking that's pretty much our route forward here. I don't think that there's anything else major we got to tackle. So if the user agent contains the word GoogleBot in it, I think we're safe to say that this is a robot. This is GoogleBot. So if request.headers user agent to string that contains GoogleBot, then return an empty result. I don't remember. So this isn't going to be an action result either, I don't think. Oh, man. No, wait. We're going to say... Do we want to return a JSON object? Return null. Fine. We'll just return null for now. Because here I want to say return JSON result. Okay, we have to double check how to do that again because I want this to be an HTTP post. And I forget exactly how to do that because I think you can still use an iAction result. iAction result HTTP post. Controller action return types. Yep. IEnumerable task, IEnumerable. Yep. iAction type result is appropriate when multiple action result return types are possible in an action. Okay. Oh, I guess I could just return Damn it. Consider the following asynchronous action in which there are two possible return types. In the preceding action, a 400 status code is returned when the product description contains XYZ widget. That request convenience method is invoked as shorthand for return new bad request type or bad request result. 201 status code is generated when the created at action convenience method by the created at action convenience method when the product is created. Okay. Okay, that's cool. In this code path, the product object is provided by, in the response body, a location response header. Yeah, but what if I don't want to return any specific info about that? Created at action. Oh, come on. String action name. Creates a created at action result object that produces a status 201 created response. So what do I return in that string? Name of get by ID. New product, new ID. Okay. I think I vaguely understand this. Synchronous option. Okay, so produces response type, consumes JSON. We don't want to consume JSON. We just want, actually, we don't want anything. We don't need anything because everything's in your request headers. Which makes me wonder, is this request going to fall under the jurisdiction of a AJAX request? I think it would, which is why this is going to be confusing now. I'm a little cautious about this one now. You know what? Let's just return view for now. Actually, return null. Because I want to see what happens when this is actually triggered. I want to see how different it is versus having an actual page, which means we'll have to do another one, submit new request, page. So we'll call that there. We'll make a view for this just to see what the differences are between the two. CSHTML. And I don't really care about this stuff. Temp, and then that's fine. That'll work. Okay. So next is, let's go to our index and actually trigger this post. We're going to write some JavaScript here. Script type JavaScript. Okay. I always forget syntax to start these things. I feel like we did some JavaScript function down here, didn't we? Yep. All right. Don't need this. Submit browser support request. Get rid of this crap. Okay. Don't have jQuery, so we can't do a jQuery Ajax post. Vanilla JavaScript Ajax post. Ah, that's what it is. It's supposed to, but it's not attempt to answer the question. This is better. It's vanilla version of jQuery.ajax. Is it? It's a fetch though. You can use build and fetch module, for example. Really? What about this? This is what I want, right? A guide to vanilla Ajax without jQuery. Yeah. Anatomy of a basic Ajax. Yeah, I thought that's an XML HTTP request. Okay. So obviously this is part of our whole goal with this whole project is not to use jQuery and things like that. So we're going to go ahead with this. That first example was good. So we're going to grab none of that because we don't like copy and pasting code. I'd rather just write it based on the reference. Okay. All right. So we're going to say var xhttp new XML HTTP request. xhttp dot unready state change. That's load doc. Okay, unready state change. Function. Let's see here. If the ready state is equal to 4, then and the status is 200. Yeah, that's odd. Oh, I get it. I think I get it. Yeah. So we're creating a listener here. If this dot ready state 4. Yeah, I don't mess around with this too much these days. I have been spoiled by jQuery in this sense. Document get element by ID. Notice, whatever, just call it notice for now. Dot inner HTML equals this works. And we're going to call this div notice. Just capitalize it because it's an ID. Okay, so our listener is ready, and then we just say xhttp dot open post, and we're going to post to what do we call it? I already forgot. Submit new request. I think that should be fine now that I think about it. True. Now I just realized there's almost definitely a razor way of doing this. So we'll look at that after this. We're going to do this kind of using good old-fashioned jQuery first, or not jQuery, JavaScript first, and then we'll see what the proper way to do this with Razor would be. Because I feel like there's got to be a Razor way to do this, unless Razor just expects you to do this crap, in which case, whatever. So let's see what happens. Okay. So we're going to go to browser support, submit browser support request. It's not, oh no, we're just going to go to browser support. Okay. So this should do something on click here. No, because I did that wrong. No. Oh, come on. Oh, that's the one I want. A different refresh icon there. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is running at all. Server responded, status at 500. But why? Submit your request. Let's put a breakpoint in there. See what's happening. Okay, so it's getting there. Request headers. Okay, so it's getting things. It's got all headers. A bunch of stuff is in there. You know what's probably broken? I can guarantee the oh, it is returning a null. I'm dumb. Okay, that would explain that. Return okay. Just return an okay, an empty okay. And then one thing I know is going to be broken anyway, because we have to make a new token for our machine account on GitHub. For testing. Get bigger. There we go. Will of the order. And we're going to go settings, developer settings, personal account token, access tokens, generate a new token. We're going to go as account issue creation development. And we're just going to go public repo, and that's that. Generate token. Get this guy. And yep. Wait a minute. Yeah, so we're just going to grab this. Move that here. All right. Put this GitHub token here. Okay. So that should fix that. And what we're going to going to do here, it is posting async. So, how do we want to handle this? Oh, also, this is not the right one anymore. Order of the Nazir. I did change that URL. I changed it today, actually, so my bad. I forgot I did that. I guess I don't necessarily care if it fails. I don't want to say that though, because that's not necessarily true. Organizations. Should be another ticket. Nope, there's not. Okay, what about now? Okay, so this works, which means, okay, we got one here. All right, so that is submitted using JavaScript. It's got not a ton of info, not a ton of info at all, but it does tell us the browser at least. So the other thing we're going to test is to see what happens if I go straight to the page. That page is not right. What did I call it? Submit new request page. Submit new request page. Oh, did I? Yep. You fool. You damn fool. Wait, did it actually make an issue though? Because, it did. So that part worked. Okay, so let's compare these two. I don't think there's going to be anything. Oh, damn it! Immediately. So the accept field is different. The refer is missing on the other one because that makes sense. There is no refer. Upgrade and secure request 1. Origin. Oh, that's interesting. So this has an origin, whereas going to the page directly does not. And I wonder if it's because it has a, well, it doesn't have a refer. Because of the host? Oh, okay. Well, I think this is going to be fine, because as long as we can get the browser info, we're all good to go. So let's see what Edge does. Something I never really want to say often. All right. So yeah, there's Edge. That's okay. So that's all we really care about. Everything else is just sugar on top. I really don't care. And I mean, this will give us some semblance of understanding of what a normal request is going to look like. So if it starts varying too much from this, then we know it's not a normal request. So, all right, so that solves that issue. Okay, so we don't need this. We don't need that at all. What we're going to do now is go back to our view. I'm going to say the status equals 201 because that is the one I actually care about. Because 201, if I remember correctly, HTTP statuses, status codes 201. Yeah, created. So request has been led to creation of a resource. Yep. So that's the one we want. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set a class here to hidden. And ID. Yeah, sure, whatever. ID, submit, browser, support, yeah, sure. And class, no classes. Because what's going to happen here is we're going to say document. Oh, whatever. There's a couple ways you can do this, but I want to do it this way. Where did that class toggle go? I thought we did that a while ago. There it is, class list toggle. Excuse me. Holy crap. Almost died there. Could not get to the mute button. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. Oh, I'll make sure I edit that out whenever I'm editing the video. Oh. Almost died. It's okay. No big deal. All right. Let's see here. I think that's it. So we toggle the hidden class, and all right, I'm okay with this. Oh, and we add a cookie. We want to add a cookie. So over here, JavaScript, cookies, add. It's pretty easy to add cookies with JavaScript, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's very straightforward. So what we're going to do is change a cookie with JavaScript, read a cookie with JavaScript. Yeah, so we're going to say, we're going to grab this one. And we're going to say, all right, so the cookie is the username. It's not going to be username John Doe. It's going to be, wait, username John Doe. Cookie one value. Okay. Yeah, it's the name of the cookie and then the value. Yep. Okay. So has submitted. Wait. Just so it's organized. Order of the Nezzer. No. Yeah. OTN. We'll call it V. Has submitted browser support request. No, Jesus, this is long. But whatever. Who cares? So it expires, and we got to get this date. And I always forget how to do this with, well, you know what? I think it's just going to be, so we use Razor to do this, and we're going to say, do I need that? Date time now to string. And I think what I can do is go so day. MMM, year. Man, my throat still hurts from that. Hour, we're gonna say hour. Yep. I think that'll work. Because then what we're going to do is actually go add days 365. I think that works. Let's see how that renders, because I don't remember if that's all. I always forget how to do this part, the toString for dates. Oh. Browser support, inspect. So the quickest way to check this is to just inspect what you've done and see if the JavaScript looks the way you want it. Yep, looks like we're good. All right. So then one thing I'm going to do real quick is get a plugin for Chrome. Cookies plugin Chrome. Edit this cookie. I've used this plugin quite a bit. It's super useful. Very easy to use. Lets you check all the plugins, all the cookies for any website you're on, and you can actually edit them on the fly. And it's anyway, it's super useful for anyone who's messing with cookies, especially developers. Pin this guy. So there's no cookies here. All right, good. That's expected. Browser support. All right. Let's kill these breakpoints. We don't need them. Now, it probably did not like that, now that I think about it, because we changed the status to be 201 instead of 200. So let's change that real quick on the controller. Let's just go ahead and get that done. Created result. Oh man. What's the easy way to do this instead of doing the whole created at action thing? Because I think that's overcomplicating this whole particular issue. Because we don't want to return any data particularly. MVC turn 201 C#. Created. Oh, why do you want all that info? Okay, that's all I want. If you want to send not found. Yeah, I don't need all this complicated nonsense. I don't need all the crap. If you derive API controller, you should be able to call the created method from base class and create such a response. Yeah, that's too much crap. I don't need all that. So what was the other one? I already forgot it. Content. There it is. Content. HTTP status. HTTP status code. Why don't you like that? What am I not pulling in? Oh, system.net. Created. Is that good enough? No, it's not. Issue created. What? What do you mean can I convert to string? I don't want you to convert it to string. Oh my goodness. Action result should be okay. Returns object result. Oh. It says 2016. Did you encounter Swagger? Why? This is not perfect for it. It's just such a complicated result. I just want to say we're good. I don't want to. Most common, well, created doesn't work, not by itself. Return status code. Can I just return a status code by itself? Status code. Oh, I can. Status code. Microsoft. All right. Is that good enough? It's like as simple as it gets. That's all I want. I don't want anything else beyond that. That's literally it. So what's wrong with? Hold on. Created. Why does this not work? Because it's expecting parameters, isn't it? Yeah. Creates object that produces a okay. Created result for the response. No overload for method created takes 0 arguments. Why does it need arguments? What for? Is it in case you want to lead the person somewhere? But I don't want to. I can update the screen right then and there. So this is good. I can deal with this. You know what? I think here we should handle the GoogleBot. Don't even let them submit this. So we should basically say, we'll make a model for this later. Let's make a to-do. Handle GoogleBot via editing the view. Sure. All right. With that said, let's go back to our view. Not that one. No, we don't need that one anymore. You can go. Skedaddle. All right. So now that we're returning a 201, this should work. We should actually update how we want it. And while we're here, let's go ahead and edit the CS/HTML so that we have that hidden class in place. Notification, yeah. Hidden display, none. Now, I'm stealing this from Bootstrap, but it is a well-named class, and I like the name of the class. Display none. It just handles what it needs to. But anyone who's used Bootstrap before recognizes that class is actually exactly what it's named in Bootstrap. I just wanted to avoid using it, but it is just, it's a good name. It's a very, very good name. So good job, Bootstrap, on that one. All right. Browser support. And then, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This should be hidden. Why are you not hidden? One thing I didn't want to do before. Now, usually you should never do this, but because it's a dnone and I wanted to hide whatever it's on, no matter what. So we're gonna do an important there, just in case there's some other display setting on some other class. Now, it probably, no, it's updated, so transpile. So the green notification should be missing now. Why? Why are you still here? Or do I need to control? There we go. Control F5. Always saves the day. Okay, so I understand. Please support my browser. All right. So then, now what I want is, so now I should have a cookie now. Oh, in fact, let's find out. Oh, no cookie. Weird. Okay, so the cookie's here now. Doesn't expire until next year. We must be missing something here. You got any other page? Oh, it's gone. Oh, I'm missing something about cookies. I always forget how cookies work. See name, see value, expires, path. Oh, I think I need a path. Oh, really? Okay, fine. Path equals home directory. Yeah, this is what I've done before. I've actually written a function that I can just call whenever I need to, which we might end up doing that once if we start messing with more cookies. What else? Okay, so does this fix it? Just the path? Let's see. Oh no, I got 2 cookies. Get all the cookies. Yeah, okay, I get it. Go to any other page, and that one cookie's still there. Let me go to that browser page again. And now they got both cookies because one had the path of, okay, I get it. So we're gonna delete that one and just keep this one for now. Okay, so yeah, the path helps because I guess it doesn't matter because you're not gonna care about that cookie until you're on that page. So it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, do we care about that cookie on any other page? I would say no. I would say we do not. So let's just get rid of that crap. There's no reason to shove a bunch of cookies on the pages that we don't need them on. All right, so then the bottom line is here now that if somebody comes to this page and they already have a cookie, I want them to not submit anything. So onload, which we're going to steal from our buddies here. Oh no, that's not onload. Document onload, something like that. JavaScript onload. Always need to remember how to write this. Nope. Nope. Body onload. I know you can do that. That's not what I want though. Document.onload. There we go. That's what I want. All right. So document.onload. Yep. Function. Okay. So where's that cookie article? To get a cookie. Okay. That's why they write a function to get cookies, because it's so much of a pain in the ass to get cookies. Yeah, you do all this crap. Decode cookie. So let's see here. What are they doing? Name, decoded cookie, decode URI component, document that cookie. What's CA stand for? That's why I hate single name variables. What does CA stand for? Cookie something. Oh, cookie array. That's gotta be cookie array. Yeah, we're gonna grab this and we're gonna rename these because these are terrible variable names. Like they just gave up on naming them. Cookie array. Call this current cookie. Okay, so okay, so cookie name, we get name. All right, whatever, with an equal sign, but whatever, name. The decoded cookie grabs cookies, decoded cookies. That's plural. Good, decoded cookies. That could be all the cookies. Document cookie, cookie array. All right, so go from the entire cookie array, grab the current cookie. If there is a cookie there, set the current cookie to that's substring. Okay, that makes sense. And then get the value out. Okay. Substring name length cookie. Okay, yeah. Okay, so get cookie. You know what? While we're here, let's just grab this stupid set cookie code. Yeah. And this is one of the few exceptions I'll make to copy and pasting code, especially, considering we're actually going in and making sense of the variables. But usually I don't like copy and pasting code off the internet just because, it's hard to know what exactly is going on if you start copy and pasting all your code. But in this case, it's fine. I actually trust the W3 Schools website quite a bit. I've used them a lot throughout my career. So, our date object. We'll just call it date object. Okay, so you know what? This is actually current date. Nope, no, it's not. Set time. Expiration date. There we go. Okay, I can live with this. Path. The only reason I want this is, well, screw it. Yeah, we'll just have the cookie on the whole site. Whatever. We'll go back on our word. That's okay. This will make things a little easier for us. And I don't think it really matters if you have a cookie that's not being used by every page. Honestly, unless someone can give me a reason that matters, I think we're okay. All right, so we're gonna say set cookie. We'll grab this ridiculous name we gave it. The value is true. And it expires in 365. Okay, I can live with that. And then we're going to say if get cookie equals true, we're going to grab these guys and we're going to call this change the name of these guys. Seems we're already requested support for this browser. Easy peasy. Very straightforward. All right, let's see how that looks. Hey, we have a cookie though, right? No cookie. What happened to our cookie? Are we losing the cookie every time we build? Maybe. Okay. What's wrong with our cookie? Now what? Did something happen with our code? Oh, date object is not defined. Date object is not defined. I disagree. I did the thing. Oh, my bad. Still, it should, oh, that's the set cookie. So yeah, it's never setting a cookie. All right, try that again. Let's pull up our console just in case. All right, no errors there. Well, we have a cookie. Interesting. Why would this cookie not acknowledge itself? All right, so we're gonna look at this code real quick here in the browser. Now, there might be an issue with the way I wrote the onload, so that might be another thing we have to consider. In fact, we can probably find that out real quick. Yep, it's not being hit. Oh no, it got hit. Where are my... There they are. Interesting. I'll have to come back to that. But for now, let's just see if this is actually coming out. It's true? Okay, it is. All right, so that at least works. Have to figure out why my JavaScript onload isn't working. Vanilla JavaScript onload. The nice thing about the load function waits until everything is loaded. Okay. Take it to this library. Someone extrude. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, no, that's going against our whole idea here. Let's see. This works perfectly from ECMA. Okay, I've seen this before. The window onload doesn't equal jQuery. Okay, yeah, that's what the other guy was talking about. Edit IE8 old or equivalent fix to. All right, so if we need to support that, at least we know that that's there. This is what I've seen in the past, so this is what I'm used to anyway. Okay. I bet that cookie's gone again. I gotta figure out why the cookie's not sticking. Oh no, here it is. Weird. I don't know why it was disappearing earlier then. Wait a minute. No, it's here. So what's the matter with you? Missing after argument list. Where? What are you talking about? Oh, yes, you're right. You are missing that. My bad. Okay, let's try that one more time. Okay, cookie's still there. Now I'm confused because it definitely vanished earlier. Okay, good. So that works. Yeah, I'm definitely confused because we definitely saw the cookie vanish randomly at one point, and I don't know if it was because we deleted it or what, but looks like we're good now. Okay. So what does that mean now? We can go and edit the index page. So if this website looks like it might be broken on your device or browser, submit a, yep, so we're getting rid of click here because that's terrible development practice. Don't ever use the words click here, even though I did, because as we covered in the last video, I just felt lazy. We're going to say browser support index. Okay. Submit a GitHub issue with your browser's information to the development team of the website. Submitting a browser support request, you will be sending along all your browser's current, all of your current browser's headers. I feel like that should say all of your browser's current headers. That should be flipped. Little things, just the little things. All of your browser's current headers. If you would rather not share this information with the public, it is recommended that you do not use this feature. If you understand what this all means, however, and you would still like to request that we support your browser on this website, please click the button below. It seems you've already requested support for this browser. Cool. So then if I kill the cookie and do that again, I understand, please support my browser. Did it work? What's going on? Server responding with a 404. Submit new request. Wait. Really? That's weird. It suddenly decided to use that browser support. Fine. It's weird that it suddenly decided to take that URL and truncate it. It's been working fine this whole time. Thank you for taking time to blah, 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 blah. All right. So backpedaling a little bit to something earlier I said, obviously we want to handle that error situation, I think. So if there's an error in this particular situation at all, I want to at least tell the user something. So what we're going to do is wrap this whole guy up in a try. Now here's the kicker though. I don't necessarily think I want to get into debugging if it errors out or not. So we'll have like a better messaging for the user once this all happens. But basically the idea is try catch, return status code. Actually, can I just return error? Yeah. Yeah, just return a 500. Now, are there better 500s? Not implemented, bad gateway, service unavailable, gateway timeout, version not variant, insufficient storage, loop detected, not extended. No, just generic error, internal server error, which is exactly what's going on. There's an internal error, or there's a server, an error that's happening internally on the server. So it's an accurate representation of what's going on. All right, so then we come here and we say if ready state for this dot status is, I forget what ready state, because there are other ready states, XML, HTTP request, ready state. So there's, okay, so 4 is done. Okay, yeah. So then we're going to say, I'm going to make another if statement in here. Because we're going to get rid of this part here. And then we're going to get rid of this part here. Else if okay. That also means we're going to need to get a response from this, so we may not want to calling this async anymore. Wait, is it error or negative? What do we call it? Negative. We called it negative. You know what I just realized? We should probably be naming these something else. Yeah, we can come back to that. Because when I realized, yeah, you can actually pull up all the classes here. It'd be nice if they were more organized as to what they are. That's something to think about. All right. All right. Contact the only thing directly via GitHub. So then how do we test that? We can make it throw an error. That'd be the easiest way to go about it. We could change the, I'm just gonna add a character here. And that should, I believe that'll throw an error. If not, well, maybe not, because it's async. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, well, yeah. Now it's gonna get annoying. Oops. Whatever. Yeah, it didn't let me delete it. Okay. Now, technically that considered it still be working. Well, that does bring up the point that maybe we should not make this async anymore. Our response result if response is successful status code, if not response is successful status code, throw new exception, invalid operation exception. Something went wrong with the GitHub call. Sure. response dot reason phrase. So that should at least this might be where we want to start using our logger. I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about this free offered logger. Is it in some other error view model? Program? Nope. Startup? No. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to use that logger just yet. Hasn't been a big deal so far, though. Whatever. I'm fine with this the way it is. So what'll happen is this should at least throw an exception now. Did we? Yeah, we kept the S in there. Okay. This. Okay. Oof. Okay. We have identified an issue. Links inside of notices should match the border, I think. So let's do that real quick. So let's go here. And we're going to say, actually, I wonder if they should just, I mean, they could be anything as long as they're not that color right now. What other color would look good there? Just thinking we could make them. Yeah, they need to be the color of their border. So that's easy. We'll just say A. Color. That one might be difficult to read. That one might be really difficult to read. I might have to come back to that one. So now that we're using these colors more than once, I do want to start moving them into our globals. No, makes sense. No, variables. Okay, so we're going to come in here and say, we're going to make a bunch of colors. So we're going to say confirmation green, confirmation color. Yeah. No, not confirmation. Positive color. Positive color. Yeah. Negative color. Warning color. Notice that info color. Positive background. Come on. Okay. And then I want these guys. All right, positive color, positive background. Positive color, oh, already got it. Negative color, negative background. Warning color, warning background. Info color, info background. All right, positive color. Perfect. Damn it. Classic. Classic. Such a damn fool. Warning color. Info color. All right, cool. So those are nice and organized now. I'm not going to make this one another one because I don't know that I'm going to keep these notices the same color always, but whatever, that'll work for now. You know what? No, that's too much. All right. Another thing I wanted to do. So Bootstrap calls these alerts, and I think alert is probably a better name. It's shorter than notification. And you can call it this. Alert, I'm saving one letter, whatever. Alert positive, alert negative, alert warning, alert info. Now, I'm not a fan that these are going to be called alert, alert positive, and alert, alert negative. But this does make them easier to use in our code. Still not a fan of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that for now. Okay. So, alert, alert, positive. There. All right. So, oops, I did not mean to do that. Close, close. All right, so save this. Save this. Just transpile again, just to be safe. Close this guy, close this. All right. So everything looking okay now? Okay. Contact, okay. Oh, we need a hover. We need a hover. I guess they could all hover to, yeah, easiest way to do this would be have them all hover to black. So, a hover. Yeah. Why not?
Why do we have the least of the say? Why is it that the uneducated of the internet are the ones calling all the shots?
Control Shift 9. I need to remember that. That's transpile. Okay. Ah. It's got to go underneath. I kind of suspected that going in, but I just wanted to be hopeful. Okay. So we got a nice little hover on that. It's legible. It's usable. I think this looks good. Let's see how things look. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is no cookie. Because I got to fix that. Get rid of that S. All right. And go here. Uh-huh. Nice, very nice. All right. Cool. Cool. So, before we move on, we're going to stylize that button. So class, button, again, people are going to recall. Yeah, so you can tell I actually really like Bootstrap. It's a really great tool, but you know, obviously our goal is to not use Bootstrap. However, their naming convention for their stuff just makes sense, and so we're going to keep using the same naming convention because, well, for the most part, difference being positive and confirmation is what they use, I think, but I like positive better because I don't know, I just do. One thing I am going to do real quick is change gold to primary and dark gold to primary hover, and then black is going to be I usually leave that as black. Black and white are going to be left as black and white. These are probably the only two colors I want to actually name explicitly. Purple is going to be secondary, and secondary hover should exist too. So we're going to make that just a slightly darker purple. Sure, that works. A little too dark. A little too dark. Now I'm being nitpicky. Whatever. Hopefully that's dark enough. It won't really matter for now, at least not for a while. So primary hover. So we're going to change all of those. So anywhere that says gold, we're going to change to primary. But first, I want to do gold, dark gold. No, that's fine. So primary. Okay, perfect. And then dark gold is going to be primary hover. We should call that primary dark instead of primary hover. Yeah, let's call it primary dark. Yeah. Yeah, fine, whatever. I like this. So globals, there we are. Primary and primary dark. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Because what I want to do now, all of that is in order to come over here into our alerts and denone section. And we're going to go up here and say button, border radius, border radius size, oh, it just dawned on me. I know what I'm going to do with this. Wait. Ow. Yeah. So what we're going to do is, no, never mind. You know what? Let's just grab all of this and see how the buttons look. We'll just use that as a base because it's not gonna. We're gonna have to change a bunch of those values, but we'll use that as a base for now. And then button primary. And we're gonna say background color. Primary. Border color. Primary. I just realized, yeah, these are going to be different. We should make buttons white for now. We might get rid of that border completely, but that's fine for now. Or just make it smaller. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. And then do hover. And kind of the same thing here. What's going on? All right, what's wrong with you? Oh, I know. There we go. I'm done. Primary dark. And primary dark. This video is going to have a lot of skipping on YouTube this time around. Okay. Yes, that is the case. All right, I just want to see what the button looks like. All right, I understand. Please support my browser. Man, that is not a great looking button, is it? Well, let's see what we can do about it. I wonder if we should just make it. Nah. All right. Let me refresh the page because I lost everything now. All right, so let's get rid of the border first. Never mind. Let's give it a 1 pixel border, solid. And then border color. That's fine. Padding. We're gonna do one REM all around. That's a lot. That's a whole fucking lot. So let's do 0.5 REM on the top and bottom. That's still a lot. 0.25 REM on the top and bottom. And then 1 REM on the sides. Too much. That's not so bad. I actually kind of like it big. That's what she said. That's not bad. I like that. Cursor. Pointer. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate this. Sure. Why not? What if the background color gets set to black though? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So we're gonna grab this and put that here for now. Grab this guy. This new padding. And then get rid of everything besides cursor. Alright, so then we're also gonna have button outline. Now, you know what? I'm not going to make styles if I don't need them. If I'm not using a style, I'm not going to make it. I say that even though we have the warning alert that we're not using anywhere. Wait, are we? No, we're not using it anymore. And then one thing I want to do is negative. Because I just thought of this. Negative background? No. Negative color. Negative dark here. Sure. This is Christmas EDM music. That's awesome. Awesome. Why not? This is amazing. Man, negative is a little very dark, actually. I wonder if we should use a different color for buttons. You know what? Screw it. Right now it looks fine. What are we gonna going to do about this. I kind of want negative. No, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of negative, we're not going to use a negative button for that. We're going to say button down here. Yeah. So background color is going to be our black. Actually, no, background none. Yeah, that's what I want. And then the color will be primary. And on hover, and there's going to be some complex looking classes. The color should be primary dark. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to come into browser support, and we're going to have another button next to this one. Primary button outline that it's actually going to be an A-link that will then just say never mind. Now the A-link is not going to look great because it is not a block element. So we'll come back and fix that here in a second. But I just want to see what it looks like now. Okay. Not great. Oh, and that's an invalid value. If I just say background none. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. Display block, inline block. Really? Display inline block. Why do you have different padding? Okay, anyway. Text, decoration, none. Okay, so let's just fix those couple things real quick. So text, decoration, none. And then we're going to say background none, not just background color. In fact, we're going to grab this part and put that here, so that every button outline gets that, not just that one. So if there's any other buttons we make, then they'll have no background. Now the question is, why does the A-link look different? Real quick here. Display inline block, just so they're all on the same page. Okay. Oh, gotta fix that hover, but we'll come back to that. Is it because of line height, maybe? Line height 1 rem. Padding 0. Margin 0. Why would background none important? Oh wait, is it font sizes? It's font sizes, isn't it? I bet it's font size. That's the issue here. Font size 1 rem. There we go. That's the problem. Yeah, 1 rem is fine actually. Screw it. Font size 1 rem. Ooh, actually, I wonder if I should do 1 em because yeah, what if the parent wants to affect the font sizes? No, buttons should be global. Buttons should look like the same across the entire website. They should not be varying in size and shit. That's annoying. It's annoying as hell. Okay. So then cover, background, none. Can I? No, that doesn't apply. But I can do this. Yeah. Just to keep that a little more concise. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Why? You're not supposed to be coloring in. Button outline, hover. Background none. What if I do important? Oh, that's annoying. I don't want to do that. Is it because background color, button primary? Oh, there's a space there. Why is there a space there? Seriously? Oh, no. I know what's going on. I'm dumb. Okay. I forgot all about that ampersand. Okay, cool. That works. So I understand. Please support my browser. Never mind. And if we zoom into a normal size, it still seems misaligned. Is it just me? They are not lined up, are they? Why are they not lined up? Oh, they need a line height too. All right, let's do that too then. This might be, honestly, a symptom of us not having like a standardization tool in place for all the browsers and stuff. All right, that looks a lot better. I understand. Please support my browser. Never mind. Click never mind. They go back here. Okay. All right. And then you come back. It seems you've already requested support for this browser. Awesome. 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 All right. Just go to GitHub real quick and kill those test cases. I'll kill those test issues. All right. Kill that guy. Close. All right. So now, next thing is supporting GoogleBot on so that it doesn't allow for this. We're gonna make a view model. New browser support view model. And we're going to say public string, nope, public boolean is robot. Get set. All right. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to make a new view model here. New, nope. Browser support view model equals new. Yep. Just learned that's a thing now. So pull in the view models, the views class models, that namespace. Jeez, that thing. And then we're going to say view model is robot equals true. And by default, I want that to be false. So we're going to go back to the view model and say false. Okay. And we're going to pass this in. Nope, wrong one. That one. Okay. And then on the view, we're going to come in here and say, nope, view, not the view, not the controller. Where did my view go? View? There it is. We're going to say view, nope, model, is it capital or lowercase? I think it's lowercase. Yeah, model. Using, I already forgot the whole thing. Villainite site models browser support view model. Is it? Am I doing this right? No, I don't think I'm doing this right. I forgot how to do this. View model. No, oh, not using. Yeah, take the using out. I'm dumb. I forgot. Yeah. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is if model is robot, okay, so other direction. Stop it. Else. All right. So if it is a robot, this feature is not supported for your specific user agent. I guess we should make that a error notice, shouldn't we? Or a negative alert. That can go. Okay. So now what I'm going to have to do to test this is kind of block Chrome. Ooh, I could block Edge. Yeah. So let's see here. So if it contains or Edge, because that's what I've been noticing is just EDG for some reason. All right, so run this. Okay. Already sequestered. Okay, yep, that's supported. All right, cool. And then we open up Edge, and how's that look? Boom. You're not allowed to request this. That is interesting. Why is that? It's like perfectly centered. Is that? Oh, because every other page has enough content. That's something we'll have to look at then eventually. But okay, so that works. So then that means that GoogleBot will not be able to click that button for any reason. So we're good there. We're covered. We'll have to add more bots as they start crawling the site, I'm sure. Oops. Stop it. What else? Oh, robots.txt. We got to edit that guy now because we changed this URL. And we're going to come up here and say disallow. And this will actually handle the issue all around, supposedly. But at the very least, we have a fallback in case for some reason a robot doesn't want to pay attention to this. We can at least lock them out if we need to. Ideally, we would have a list of robots that we want to block out. And maybe we should do that. Maybe we should have like a little database of robots that we want to block out. But for now, this is fine. This will at least keep GoogleBot out for a little while. At least keep it out from making issues for us, like automated issues. So this will solve most of those problems. The one last thing we still need to do is this, kind of the GDPR notice. CCPA, we're not collecting personal information for the user, so we don't really have to support that. CCPA isn't basically allowing them to say, hey, can you please delete my data? But we're not really collecting any identifying data for the user, so there's no real reason to worry about that. But the GDPR thing we need to at least consider. So if we can knock that out real quick before, that'll be the last thing we work on here. So how do we want to address that? I'm thinking, first things first, we want to move our get cookie and set cookie, move those JavaScript lines out into the layout so that they're more global. Now we should probably have a scripts file serving this all up. In fact, we should be doing this via a validation scripts. Oh, that's validation scripts partial. What is this? No, I don't want any of this. This can go away. This can go away. Go away. No. Git. We don't need that. We're not using it. But render section async scripts. I don't think there is a scripts section. Imports. New start. Layout. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what it's doing here. This might be expecting something specific, but nonetheless, I think our big takeaway here is that we should probably be moving all of this stuff into this site.js file. We should be minifying this at some point, but for now we're just going to leave it there because site.js is being loaded here, so we're good there. So that's a little bit more global, a little more clean. And then we're going to add a new object here. We're going to call it div id cookie notice. So, we'll grab, so what I want it to look like. I want it just to be, I guess it's going to be 2 columns, just a left section and a right section, basically just say, hey, we're going to collect cookies if you keep using the website. We're going to collect some kind of user information. So by using the website, you've agreed to do so. You've agreed to this. So let's just write that out real quick. I guess that's fine. There's probably more official text we can use, but for now, that's the good enough placeholder. And then we're going to say, we should grab those 2 buttons. Where are my buttons? Actually, no, we just need the 1. I mean, if you don't want to use the site, leave. So, accept cookie notice. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on. Class, notice, text, class, notice, button. Sure. All right, so it's probably at the bottom of the page. Yep. So there it is. We want it to work kind of like the navigation, so we want it stuck to the bottom of the page no matter where we are. I just noticed something too, by the way. We should make completely off topic here, 100% off topic, but I suddenly want to make the background transparent. Oh, wait. Damn it. Yeah. want to do this. I think that looks pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know why I like that being transparent now. I think it's just a nice touch. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. Let's do that. Oh man, I'm the worst. Sites. Site nav. What is this? MainNav. I want MainNav. Background. Transparent black. Let's go with transparent black. Let's call it that. Am I spelling transparent right? No, I don't know. Now I don't know. Yes, I did. Okay. And then, yep. And then we're going to come down here. I'm going to say none. Yes. Right, is it working? I don't think it's working. Oh, wait. We know. It's still not working. Why is it not working? Background, MainNav. Where's MainNav? There it is. Hey, it didn't save. Damn you. What did I miss? Transpile. Why is it not saving? What's going on with you? Control KD. MainNav. Still looking kind of funny. Why? What's wrong with you? Black transparent. Black transparent. Oh, that's not even black transparent. It's actually doing the what the hell? What if I go like 50? Do you acknowledge that? No, you don't. What's the matter with you? Do you not like the RGB thing? I guess it doesn't like the RGB thing. Yeah. Does not seem to like the RGB. Fine. What was the other? What's another format to do that in? Transparencies. Transparent backgrounds, I mean. MainNav. Oh yeah, no, that's the one I wanted. Huh. Yeah. Wait a minute. Why do you still have backgrounds? The fact that that's not updating makes me curious. Quite curious. Yeah, I definitely set background none. Hey, Panda. Not too bad. How are you? Why is that not updating? Site nav. Background. This should be right. This should be all good. Is the transpile failing because of something I did? What if I go with this? 0.5. Let's just go with that and see if that compiles. Or transpiles, I guess. Got a VR headset. Oh, that's awesome. Which one? Oh, yeah, that worked. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Okay. I guess it just doesn't like transpiling the other format of RGB. I wish it would error out and tell me that. No, whatever. So we're going to do 0.99 because it's very, very subtle. And we know I like my subtlety, my subtleness. That's not subtle enough. Okay. We're going to do this again. Yeah, which headset did you get? Did you get the Oculus or one of the newer ones? Because I don't know too much about VR headsets, but I do know that I don't forget which company it is that just came out with a brand new one. Awesome. Okay, I like that. I like that slight transparency there. Very slight transparency. What if you can see that on mobile? You should be able to. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, I can live with this. Alright. Now we do this. Okay. Now we move back to the cookies notification banner. So we're going to style this guy out of the gate. I'm just going to go ahead and call him cookie notice. I say display. No, position. What's sticky? I don't think I've ever seen sticky. Position absolute. Bottom 0. That's not then. I want static, not absolute static. There we go. What the hell? What? How did I get you to work? Fixed. Oh, wow. I can't believe I completely forgot that one existed. And I did that just a couple weeks ago. And there we go. Actually I got two actually, the Oculus Quest 2 and the Valve Index VR kit. Holy crap. That sounds expensive as shit. How much did that run you, if you don't mind my asking? Background Just make this painful to look at for now. That's a little too painful. That's still really painful. I like that color a lot, actually, but neither here nor there. Whatever, that's fine. Black is fine. And then width, 100%. Okay. Padding, 1 rem. 0.5 rem. Wait, what's going on here? Oh. Box sizing. I forget which one it is that I want. I want border box, right? Yeah, border box. Yep. So that way it doesn't bleed outside of the page. This actually looks fine. I don't mind this at all. You might have to take the P tag off of that thing and just turn it into a span. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with this. Hell, it probably doesn't even have to be a span. That looks fine this way. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine. Okay, okay. I spent over, holy shit. Well, I hope you get some good use out of those. Yeah. Geez, that's expensive. Are you testing them and then going to return one, or why buy both? Display flex. Whoa, that almost immediately like just adjusted itself the way it needs to be. I love it. I love flex so much. Okay. It's so close to perfect already. All right, so we're gonna go back here. We're gonna say this is one of the site elements. So we're gonna leave it here. Cookie notice. Background's gonna be. I actually do want this to be solid black. Now that I think about it, I think it's a good color there. I regret nothing. Jeez. But so yeah, are you testing them out, or like what was the whole goal behind buying both of those VR headsets? IS Express. One is for a project. Oh, okay. Well, that helps. That makes it a little bit more palatable. Getting something productive out of it. Okay. So the flex is working okay. Still, these have padding. Oh, these need more padding between them, so that's fine. We can do that. Where's our layout? So we are going to change this back to a span again. Really doesn't even need to be a span, but we're just going to do it just because. We got to reload. Cat, keep it down. The other one is for gaming. Okay, well that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm wanting to look into VR headsets. I mean, I've been kind of reading up on them, but I've been wanting to figure out which one I want to buy, because I don't know, there's a lot of options, and I still, like, deep down inside, still feel like if I wait a little longer, they're gonna come out with a really, really cool, badass one, and I'm gonna kick myself if I don't wait. Because that's kind of how I felt about like every console ever. which played out really well. Played out really well for me for the PlayStation 4 because I just waited for the PS4 Pro to come out, and that I've never had issues with. And, you know, I was kind of traumatized back in the early days when you'd buy an Xbox and Xbox 360 right as soon as they came out, and then you got red ringed. It's no good, no good. We're gonna align these in content, align. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So align content center. Is that to do what I wanted to do? Not quite. I don't know if that's going to do what I wanted to do anyway. I think it's this one I got to put that on. Align content center. No. All right, well, we'll come back to that. I don't really care about that too much right now. Let's use. Heard Sony is coming out with one, but only for the PS4, PS5. Well, okay, so yeah, let me rephrase my statement earlier. I do have a VR headset. It's a PS4 headset that I literally purchased strictly for one game, and I played the game for like 3 days and then never played it again. And now this VR headset just sits there collecting dust. But it was for Zone of the Enders because I just fucking love that series, and it's one of my favorite video game series of all time. But when the VR came out, I was like, I get to be inside Jehuti? Hell yeah. And it just, like, it absolutely sold me. And it was gimmicky at best. It was okay, I guess. It was not what I expected. I don't know. I felt like there was something, I was expecting something a lot more insane from this experience, but no. So yeah, that's the extent of my VR. So if they come up with a PS5 one, then whatever. I mean, I really don't care at this point. I'm probably going to buy a PS5 once the second chapter for the Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out, but I'm not going to even bother buying one until then, honestly. What are we doing now? Fix. I'm going to look at flex. That's what I wanted. Yeah. So 1, 0, 30. So I guess I want this one to be not 25. No, 25 might be okay. This could be huge. Cat, quit it. You scare the crap out of me. So like someone knocking on my door. Alright. So flex 1, 0. Let's do like 30%. That's a lot. 20. 20 might be okay. 15 can get kind of small. Let's do 20, and then center text. Can't keep it down. How's this look on all the other sizes? Man, still looking kind of funny there. Alright, let's go to mobile only. Zoom in on this bitch. Alright, so cat sounded like a robot. Yeah. He it's because of my voice changer. The cat ends up sounding really weird. It is what it is, I guess. I probably should do something about that. I don't know. I've been thinking about just not using the voice changer anymore. But, I don't know. I just feel like my voice doesn't really fit Villainite, my real voice. This is not looking good. I don't like this. does vertical align not work anymore? I don't understand. Okay. Damn it. Can't get this to look good. Oh, what if I just... Oh, let's just kill the padding on this thing. Kill the side padding on this thing. Yeah. And then add padding to this guy. Padding left. 1 REM. That's a little better. Okay. So that's mobile, mobile medium, mobile large, tablet sizes. All right, so there it starts kicking up into some more funny shapes. Saddest moment in life was when I realized I am lactose intolerant. That's relatable. Yep. I'm surprised it's taken you this long to notice that part of my profile. I've actually been thinking about changing that too, just because it's been there for forever. But yeah. I mean, I think when I officially realized that I was lactose intolerant, I was very, very sad about that. Very sad, because I really like milk. I love milk, and I need some milk. All right. So then we're gonna drop the flex. I don't remember. Oh, you know what we should do? I wonder if this should be columns at first. Flex, direction, column. Yeah, it should be a column. And then go into rows. Like everything else does. Yeah, I don't know why I'm such a fool. I forgot about that. Let's do that instead. So we're going to do flex, direction, column, and then this guy... Oh, let's get its padding back. Let's take the padding off of this guy. Oh wait, no. Now you need padding on the bottom. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Text, align, center. Okay. See how that looks. Not bad, not bad. That's actually really nice. I like that a lot. And I'm wondering if we should yeah, we should probably make that full width until you get to a bigger browser size. Yeah. So notice button. We're not going to solve that here. We're going to go here and say button block. And again, we're stealing shit from Bootstrap because they just actually, yeah. No. I'm going to be stubborn about it. So there. display block width 100%. Oh, whoa. Okay. I'm going to be very stubborn about it and not steal their classes. At least not all of them. Blah, 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 blah. Button, full width. Full width. Though I wonder if I should, because at a certain size, it's gotta have to be, no, it can still be full width, even at certain sizes, because then I just need to make its container smaller. Yeah, I can stay full width. Okay. So there's small, there's large, or medium, I mean. There's a large phone, like a Note or something. All right. And then we get into tablet sizes. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Tablet sizes. That still looks fine to me, to be completely honest. I want a lot of attention on that button. That we need to draw the user's attention to that, because they need to click it in order to keep going. Now, when you get to this size, we should probably just go ahead and realign them. So at this point, we can start saying flex direction row. Yeah. Okay. So sources. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So let's just go to the site here and flex direction. Let's grab cookie notice, go all the way down to our media query. And we're going to put it down here. So flex direction is now row. Ta-da. Okay. Should be good. Oh, that's interesting. Why is the rest of the content all left aligned here? Oh, is it because this one never takes up the rest of the space? Oh, they're not being told to take up any space anymore. Well, that explains a lot. All right, so flex 1, 0, and then 25%. That's not nearly enough. Oh wait, and then flex 1, 0, 75%. I'm noticing that we need to start putting, we may need to put another div inside of this guy. Just to give it a max width, because this is not going to go well. Yep. I'll take this, and I'll take this. Nope. get rid of, oh, instead of the 0 over here, get rid of that. And then I may be using flex 1 wrong, so I need to come back to that. Flex direction row, yeah, so then we're gonna come in here and say, there's another div here. I'll call this cookie wrapper. Yummy, yummy cookie wrapper. All right. And honestly, that can have a max width all the way up here, because it shouldn't actually affect anything. Uh, 10, 24 pixels, margin 0, auto. Oh shoot. I just realized. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. That'll work. All right. I know what's wrong. Cookie wrapper. Okay. All right. It hides our footer. Oh well, that's no big deal, I guess. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. This looks good. So that's mobile. Mobile small, like an old iPhone. There's mobile medium, like a pretty normal iPhone these days. Oh, that's cool. And just inherently, you can't even use the feature that requires cookies because you haven't clicked it yet. I'm going to call that a feature. Large tablet. Okay. Laptop. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with all of this. And then you go into bigger screens. Laptop large. Yeah. I actually don't think I need to touch this anymore. This looks fine. It is not aligned the way I want it to be. So that is the last thing we would need to do is center vertical with flex box. Jesus Christ, this is bright. Damn it, the stream did become 3 hours. I might have to chop this one up. All right, so vertical align middle never seems to work when you need it. No kidding. Vertical centering ranges from negative margins, display, Flexbox, you can stop worrying. You can align everything vertically or horizontally quite painlessly with the align items, align self, and justify content properties. Unlike some of the existing vertical alignment techniques, with Flexbox, the presence of sibling elements doesn't affect their ability to be vertically aligned. So top, centered, and bottom. Mix with flex start, flex end. Justify content, align items. What? That is not, I don't think that's what I'm seeing here. All right, so this is the item. Oh, but it, I could just make the button full height. I mean, this really isn't going to get much bigger than this. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm actually completely okay with that. It does not necessarily match all the other buttons on the website, but it shouldn't have to. If this button, it's a big deal. It needs to be clicked. So if it's attention grabbing, that's exactly the point. It needs to be attention grabbing. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna say that the button height 100%, because you know what? There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, and that doesn't make any of them wrong or right. It all depends on the situation. All right. So now, would I do that if I were writing this for a corporate environment? Probably not. I'd probably find a more global way to do that, or a more appropriate way to do that. But honestly, again, it all depends on the environment, the situation. All right. So layout. Cookie notice. Okay. So now we write the cookie notice logic. Yeah. All right. So then we go. Where do we go? We wrote cookie logic over. Well, this can. So regardless, this has to exist on every page. So we're just gonna go ahead and write it here. So function. Okay. So then set cookie we're going to say the accepted cookie notice, the value is true. I think I could pass a boolean like that, but I don't want to. Yeah, I can, it's fine. And then we're not going to expire that for 365 days. So once you accept the cookies for us, you accept them for a year. I didn't mean to click that, sorry. All right, and then we're gonna go with this code here. We're gonna say d_none. We're gonna say cookie notice. I think that's what I called it, right? Hell yeah. All right. So because I want to opt in to the idea that, hey, this should not be showing unless it's absolutely necessary, we're going to by default say d_none, and then on page load. So that's what I'm going to have to go back to my old index file and find that code again, because I don't write that again. Or I'm just going to copy and paste this again. All right. So go back to layout. The only downside of this is this script will run on every page. I'm not a huge fan of that, but it is what it is. All right. So as soon as the page is done loading, we need to go see if this, basically exact same thing. So if the cookie equals true, then Actually, I want to see. Oh, what if the cookie doesn't exist? Fuck. If the cookie does not equal true. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Grab this guy again. Basically run the exact same line of code. I think that's it. I think that's all we want to do. So I understand. That makes it go away. Then I can click around the website and it no longer pops up. And we look at our cookies, we can see that the cookie is accepted. What if it says false? What if somebody actually changes the cookie to be false? Aha, the notice pops up again. I understand. We did it. We did it. I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to do today. I mean, we got some cookie support going. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. One thing I'm going to do, just so this token doesn't get, well, because this token is going to get deleted after every stream, just because it's going to be in the repository. So every stream I'll have to make a new token, which is, I guess, fine. It's no big deal. I mean, it really only matters if I'm testing that particular functionality, and if I'm not, then who cares? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna change this to Organizer. No, Villain Enterprises is the official, actually, like registered company name, but I'll just call it Organizer for now. DBA. All right. So we now have a GDPR. So decided to go with a cookie notice for now. We'll probably need to get some more official wording. This works though. Change Nazar colors. That might be the next thing we do, just because that one sounds fun. I think the cookie stuff was kind of fun today. So now we have cookie support, full cookie support. With a notice telling people that, hey, you're gonna accept cookies here. All right. Let's review that verbiage again one last time. By using this website, you understand this website might be collecting information about your browser session. And using cookies to track your journey. If you do not want this information tracked, please leave a site. You can close this message by clicking the button to the button, clicking on the I understand button. Okay, that might be really long, and that might actually end up making the button look kind of funny. Delete. Delete. Whatever. You know what? Again, I really don't mind if it's big. I actually kind of want it to be a big button. All right. I'm happy with this. I'm really happy with this. And we made I still don't know why I did that, but we did. We made that the header transparent. Looks fancy now. I don't know. I like it. Whatever. Don't judge me. I understand. All right. I am really happy with this. Website's starting to look kind of fancy now. All right. Well, I think with that, I'm gonna wrap it up tonight. Get some food. You know, get some rest. I got an early day at work tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you got something out of this. And like always, if there's anything that I didn't cover or anything that you have more questions on, anything you feel like, I can research for you, get an explanation for you, please let me know. I mean, I've been doing this for 13 plus years. It's always a learning experience. It's always something new, always something else to research and discover. You've seen I use Google pretty heavily even to this day because I don't memorize everything I do in development. A lot of my job these days really revolves around looking at bigger picture stuff. So a lot of this, kind of in the weeds stuff I do for fun, just to keep myself kind of in the loop. So anyway, like I said, if there's anything you guys want me to cover in more detail, just let me know. I'll start digging around and get some more facts for you. Otherwise, hope to see you next time. And as always, please, stay safe, stay fed, and stay hydrated. Bye, everyone.